is your friend? Proverbs 13 verse 20. Keep company with the wise and you will become wise. If you make friends with stupid people, you will be ruined. Great destinies have often been ruined or prematurely terminated by wrong company. Show me your friends and I will tell who you are and even predict your future. Only a future of destruction awaits a friend of fools. Nothing endangers your life like having bad friends. Even Jesus Christ was betrayed to death by one of the disciples he called a friend. So my friend, who is your friend? Jesus' relationship with his 12 disciples teaches great principles in selecting and relating with friends. Number one, your friends make a big difference between living fulfilled and living destroyed. Yes, friends have more influence over your life than your family, church, or employer. Bad company corrupts good manners. Birds of the same feather flock together. Friends do not just influence your personality, they shape your destiny. According to the law of average, you are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. Number 2, selective friendship is protective of your future. Not everyone should belong to your inner circles of friends. Jesus selected out of his 120 closest followers a discipleship of 12. Out of those called 12 disciples, he selected an inner circle of 3 people. Then there was Apostle John, the one that Jesus loved dearly. Only he stood by Jesus in his last hours in the garden of Gethsemane and at the foot of the cross. You too should learn to know your true friends when in problem. Remember the person who puts you in problem, the one who leaves you in problem, and the one who helps you out of problem. Never force friendship. If you love a thing, let it go. If it returns, it is yours. If it does not, it never was. Give people chance to walk away from you. While leaving you doesn't necessarily make them bad. It mostly means their path in your journey of life is over. Not everyone you lose is a loss. Some are just good riddance of bad future. Number 3, only most responsible friends should make it to your inner circle. Jesus had 3 like that. Like a tree, there are 3 types of friends in your life. Number 1, the leaf type is temporarily in your life. Some friends are just with you for a reason. Such fair weather friends will leave you as soon as they get what they need from you. In John chapter 6 verse 66 to 67, after many of his disciples turned back and no longer walked with him, Jesus said to the remaining 12, do you want to go away as well? When the majority of Jesus' disciples left him, he demanded commitment from the rest. Learn to let go on committed friends also. True friendship demands commitment. Number 2, the branch type of friends will hang around you just for a season. Such will mostly break your heart when they break away. For such will mostly take with them a part of you. Take heart, my friend. That is life. And number 3 types of friends are the one we call the root types. They are genuine ones that will remain with you in the journey of life. Now to point number 4. Learn to minimize the influence and impact of bad company in your life to protect your destiny. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 24 says, a man of too many friends comes to ruin. In the midst of many friends, a man is bound to select his own Judas. Now, a Judas is a frenemy who in his role as devil's advocate has come to sabotage your destiny. He's ever competitive and combative, thinking he's around to run your race and ruin your life. Jesus described him in Matthew chapter 26 verse 23 as the one who has dipped his hand into the bowl with me and will betray me. Frenemy is an enemy within, who will put you in problem or leave you in problem. Frenemy is an opportunist who pretends to be your friend in order to access your connection, wealth, fame, and other resources. He is a saboteur who remains good friends to your enemies. He is dishonest, disloyal, untrustworthy, and undependable. He will lie, gossip, and connive with your enemy against you and betray you with a kiss when he sees an opportunity for profit. Frenemy is a parasite that dictates your dreams and is envious of your progress. He's a mocker and scorner who is hell-bent like Judas on sending you to the cross. The only chance you have is to cast out this scorner. Cast him out. Number 5 principles learned from Jesus. Always appreciate and cultivate around you good friends. Now, a true friend is hard to find. Among Jesus' 12 disciples were Thomas the doubter, Matthew his scammer tax collector, James and John the terrorist brothers, Judas the fraudulent accountant, and many strange others. Yet, Jesus was able to cultivate 3 core friends, Peter, James, and John. He took them to places he didn't take other 9 disciples. And imagine, only these 3 did great exploits in the books of Acts after Jesus Christ departed the earth. You also have a responsibility to cultivate genuine friends. In doing so, you should place character over personality. There are great benefits in surrounding yourself with good friends. 1, a good friend is always available and accessible. He will invest time in you and reciprocate your affection. Number 2, a good friend is trustworthy and is transparently honest. You know of his strength and vulnerability as much as he knows of yours. Such keeps your secrets and embarrassing stories and will easily forgive you when you hurt him. Such will tell you the truth in your front. It is enemies that complain at your back. Why conflict is inevitable even among good friends. You will both get better, not bitter. Number 3, a good friend is also loyal and dependable. That is a fruitful friend that sticks closer than a brother. Such will never abandon you, whatever may happen. Number 4, true friends are principled and protective. A good friend may not share your race, language, or age, but he should share your value system. Jesus' disciples came from diverse backgrounds but shared the same worldview with him. Such friends would defend you and save you from problems. And a friend in need is a friend indeed. Number 5, finally, true friends will help you to achieve your goals in an iron sharpens iron relationship. A true friend is happy and instrumental to your success. In closing, may I add that you have not experienced true friendship until Jesus Christ becomes your best friend. John chapter 15 verse 13 says, "Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends." Only Jesus gave his life for yours. Making God your best friend guarantees you of fulfilling your life destiny and assignments, regardless of your enemies and frenemies. When Joseph embraced God after he was deserted by family and friends, he still prevailed excellently in his life assignment. He told his brothers later, "As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." There comes a point in your life when you realize who really matters, who never did, and who always will. Who is your friend? My friend, friendship is a great asset in life, so choose wisely your friends.